This is gonna be a fun one. We gonna have some fun right here, son. You don't even know, dog. You don't even understand how much fun we're about to have, mother sucker. Lunchy, we're gonna have some motherfucking fun, Lunchy. Oh yeah, you burger, good girl. 1, 2, 3. Ain't no puss, ain't no bitch. If you didn't know that shit. Oh shit! What, you guys don't actually hear the intro music? Then why the fuck can I hear it? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I have some different music that we can play for the intro, so I'm gonna go play that back, but then I'm gonna play the actual song, and then you're gonna tell me if you hear it. All right, take 2. Let's go. Let's go. Back to the intro. Oh. Where's my desktop yet? You're not working.
With their fame and with their flair, and a bit of jealousy.
Start it over. Start it over.
In
Start
the
it
cold
over.
expanse of Stanton,
Why can't I hear it on
where
the
the
monitor?
starlight softly
This.
gleams. A lonely pilot fosters his sad and petty dreams. He watches bigger streamers with their fame and with their flair, and a bit of jealousy begins to fester and to flare. He logs into the verse, but not with his own name. He's got a new persona to play his little game. Oh, Ginger Art, a phantom in the stars, hiding in the shadows, leaving digital scars. But the verse is not as big as you may think it is, you see. We all know your super page for all the galaxy to see. I'm Jay Yabba. We all know your super page. hiding in the shadows, leaving digital scars. But the verse is not as big as you may think it is. You see, we all know you're super fake for all the galaxy to see. Change up, 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 up.
This shit slaps, bro. Anyways, welcome back to another episode of the best, worst show on the internet. I'm Manuel Chavez III, or the Turd, depending on how you know me, and this is Griffcast IRL. And today, on this fine day, we're going to be having a little bit of fun. Maybe what some might consider to be some type of psychological warfare. Yes, psychological warfare. But over the years, everybody knows that I've been playing Star Citizen. We've done videos about Griefernet and the abject retards that have been associated with that situation. But just a few months ago, it was almost like the weirdest thing. I went and checked on my old friend Superfedge. Or, you could probably figure out what the last little bit of that is right there and get somebody's name or whatever. But yeah, we've been hanging out. Or we started hanging out in this place called the Star Citizen Discord. And, we thought this guy took his time for when he was in Griefernet, finally got away from those dickbags and started trying to do something positive for himself. Because you know what? I hadn't seen Jean Girard out there stream sniping it anymore. So I figured, you know what? Maybe he had turned a new leaf. Maybe his life was going to be a little bit different. But nope. That's actually not what happened at all. You know what really happened? He was doing the same shit. And it's kind of weird sometimes because if you remember the last time that we talked about anything like this, I was pretty fucking clear, right? I was like, yo, Griefernet pussies, you leave me alone and I'm going to leave you alone. And I thought that, we had this understanding. So I've been talking to a bunch of other streamers, handing them copious amounts of screenshots and videos and evidence to show that, hey, that guy that's been stream sniping the shit out of you daily, motherfucking daily, every day, multiple fucking times a day. I'm sorry. I was a part of that shit. I was doing that shit too. I was helping him. But there was a reason I was doing it because I think it all boils down to respect. Like, you think some people are your friends, but then you slowly realize is that you're not a friend. You're just somebody for them to use. And that's the kind of shit that we had seen with the Griefernet boys back in the day where, we're giving them money, trying to help them out with their broke-ass cars so they don't have to be riding around on their bikes and shit. And yeah, you know what? Just disrespectful. Disrespectful motherfuckers is what it was. And if you remember, we did a whole ass video on it.
Tell me now.
We did a whole ass video on it. Rings 2.5 Griefernet exposed. And it was like a real dud video because I didn't really say anything other than just discuss Griefernet. There was no doxing of any kind in this particular area. Yes, I did fucking post it on that Twitter account and a name just kind of as like a fuck you to be like, look, you're a bitch. You don't want people to know who you are because you're fucking scared because you think people are going to do something to you. And you're trying to tell that to fucking me, a guy that's literally been stalked, had to go to fucking court with people, do all the litigation bullshit, knows how all of that works, has fucking multiple goddamn documentaries that talk about him, and there's actual fucking news articles that talk about all of my exploits. So you really fucking think that I'm not going to come out here and fucking blow your shit sky high? Because I am. So I was thinking about this situation and I figured, you know what, I'm going to need insurance. So I bought a hard drive, I put it in my computer, and I started recording fucking everything that we were doing because I knew that this would probably end up coming up, because you can generally see when a person respects you and actually cares about what you think, and when they just think that they can use you and stuff and get away with it. But in this particular situation, he is so fucked that his $10,000 plus account on the game's probably going to get banned with all the evidence that's going to get submitted to CIG that shows him stream sniping on multiple different accounts under multiple different names over multiple different days, to the point where it's almost like kind of crazy that he would even think that, this would even have, or, this couldn't affect him, right? And let's be clear, it's also going to affect me, right? Because I'm probably going to get hit for this too, and I totally fucking deserve it. That's the difference, I think, is when I look at it and when I'm sitting there checking it out, I started to realize that, I'm never going to get in the good graces of the Star Citizen community, but that's not really what I care about, I wanted to do something that was going to show a guy who thinks that he's absolutely untouchable and thinks that he can gaslight anybody, and I wanted to show him that not only did you fuck up so fucking bad by even attempting to call my job and get me fired, like, do you really think that you got that kind of pull, bro? Do you really think that that's the guy that you are? I know Pasquale. I know all those fucking people, and I fucking told you to your goddamn face, and you still decided that you were gonna do all this bullshit. So I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna have a fucking shitty ass year, bro, and it ain't even gonna be me, because people are smart. They're gonna look at this and they're gonna realize that, you know what, this dude is psychotic. He's out his fucking mind, right? He's literally a fucking cyber stalker, in my opinion, right? Because nobody does this. Nobody does this. And it's weird. Some of you are like, what the fuck? Jean Girard, stream sniping, superfedge. What is all of this shit, Defango? And that's basically it, right? Like, I think a lot of people in the Star Citizen community have been hit by this guy and have been really just there. You can go online and, like, people post videos of this shit. All the time.
What's going on?
What's going on?
He's got a gun on us. Yep, he's killing us.
I was there. I was the one that set this up.
I'm backspacing.
What happened?
I was the one that set this up.
What happened?
And I have my point of view, this guy's point of view. I've reached out to the streamer so that he could go drop some shit. But you know what? I wanted it to be a coordinated effort, because this dude just thinks that nobody's ever going to come together and get him. And I'm like, no, actually, we're going to come together and get you. You've hit a lot of people. There's a lot of evidence of all of the different people that you've hit, even when I haven't been with you. And now they have all the evidence that they need and necessary to not only connect you to your stream sniping accounts, but to in turn connect your actual main account that you spent all your big money on to there. And you know what? Stream sniping is against the TOS. I know stream sniping is against the TOS. I don't know in what world you think that you're going to be able to escape any type of culpability in this situation. But I mean, honestly, at this point, you're really going to have to start worrying about spending more money on buying more accounts and more things. And it just gets even funnier because you're in the chat right now under your fake account name, and you're trying to tell everybody that I'm a liar and this is not true and blah, 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 blah. And I just laugh at you. I laugh at you, Superfedge. You're over here in your little thing talking and acting like you know things. You have evidence of your stream sniping posted online, right? And you think that a couple of screenshots from Discord messages from you isn't going to be enough evidence to actually get you popped this time? Because unfortunately, you might have thought deleting all your DMs was the move, and I'm just here to tell you that it wasn't the move, because I got all of the evidence of you admitting to actually being that person. But then you gave us a fucking gift today. You gave us a gift I didn't even have to actually go live to get you to admit that you were that person, because you spent like hours today fucking messaging and confirming that, yes, you indeed are Jean Girard, the guy that's been stream sniping on his various accounts. I mean, how many names and different accounts do we have right here? I mean, it seems like a lot, you know? We know all of the socials. We know all of the different account names. We know how many accounts you've got banned. I mean, Supa, your Twitch account got banned for stream sniping and ban evasion, and that's yours right there. And I know it got banned because I'm the one that reported it to get banned, because you had already gotten banned on this account right here called Night Brew, and that was the one that guy in the chat, Mr. Wolford, had reported because you were stream sniping him. And then, you know, you're trying to pretend that, oh, well, that's not true. He's lying. He's lying. Like, here's literally DM messages from you on the Night Brew account talking to Mr. fucking Wolford. Like, bro, stop. Quit playing. Who do you think you are? Like, you ain't got that kind of clout, bro. You ain't gonna sue me. You're not gonna be able to do shit to me. If the DNC couldn't take me out, do you really think a little spurky cuck from fucking Florida's gonna be able to do anything? No, dude. I got you. I got you dead to rights. And I already gave all this shit out to all the other people. And it's a coordinated thing here now, because we've escaped just like playing a game and hitting people and being cool. Like, you totally believe your own hype. You totally think that you are just the smartest fucking guy in the goddamn room and nobody's gonna be able to fucking get you. But literally, we have you on your DMs fucking from Superfedge posting your tickets with CIG on the Jean Girard account, crying because your Jean Girard account got banned for fucking stream sniping Croncy. Like, in what universe do you think that I'm lying? In what place do you think that you're gonna be able to like say that it's not you? You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be able to do it, right? So you got to like realize, like, okay, stream sniping is bad, right? I do it all the time. I've done it with you. I'm willing to admit that I done it with you. I have the evidence. I have the fucking videos. I have some archive that I've gone through, but then there's literally like months of this shit with your voice and everything else. So, like, in the little, like, pretend world that you live in or whatever, where you think that, oh, I'm going to be able to get away with this, and I'm going to be able to just say, I'm Jean Girard, I'm number one. Yeah. Right. Yeah, well, I've killed you before in the game, so I'm actually number one, and I'll be number one for the rest of the time, because, I mean, you can ram into me. You ram into me all the time because you're such a shit pilot, but, like, I'm here to show you that not only are you not capable of really defending against any of this stuff, you could go talk about doxing and all that other crap, and I could just sit here and tell you that I know the laws. I know what you can and can't do, and you got no legs to stand on here, son. You can try, you can lie, you can say whatever you want, but the fact remains to be the fact. Superfedge is Jean Girard. It's all there. It's all there. No pretending. No saying that it's not. You fucking thought that you were going to be able to say it. We know what your Reddit accounts are. We got you posted your Reddit accounts. So, you know, if you could try to pretend, oh, it's not me. It's not me. It's not me. It's you. It's you. You know, you almost pretend that you don't know. Well, you know, it's you. You know, it's you. So, when you look at it, you got to think that, Superfedge, aka Jean Girard, is right now mauling the fuck out in the chat like something crazy, right? But he's not a man, dude. He can't man up. He can't do this shit like me and be himself. He can't be like Manuel Chavez III. He doesn't have that kind of clout. To him, his life could be ruined if people found out who he really was and whatever. But the thing is none of that shit matters because nobody gives a fuck about that shit anyway. Your company's a fucking joke. You haven't thrown a party in months. And nobody from the industry wants to work with you because you're an alcoholic piece of shit. I mean, honestly, if you didn't drink all the time and then just become a fucking belligerent asshole to people for no reason, maybe this kind of thing wouldn't actually happen. But irregardless, it just remains to be seen how you're really going to handle people at least understanding and knowing that this is really who you are. Because, I mean, it's kind of like a tired game, right? Like, I expected that you were going to want to create content and make something out of this, but in reality, you have done nothing of the sort. You've literally, this is all you do. Like, this other day, for when you tried to get my Twitch banned, and I got banned for a day because I said your last name just to prove to you that not only was I not fronting that I know exactly who you are, and how many times have I told you that we know the same people, you treated me like a fucking asshole, but you're going to get IP banned from Star Citizen. All your accounts are going to get banned from Star Citizen. I don't think that you realize that this is so far beyond just regular stream sniping. It's insane. I mean, you talk about breaking the law. What do you call it when somebody is stalking somebody online for 5+ years through various video games? Because we met a streamer the other day. His name was Clockwork, right? His name's Clockwork. And here's a little video.
I'd like to preface this video by saying this guy has been sniping me across multiple games for the past 5 years on and off, using multiple different handles, of which I will be listing all of them, and I have evidence on top of that proving that it's the same guy. All of those names will be listed at the end of the video. At a later date, I will have a video compiled showing all of my interactions with this guy and all the evidence that I do have showing that's the same individual, not only for CIG to review on top of what I've already submitted, but for the community to be aware of this troglodyte. I understand this guy is probably obsessed with the attention, and that's why he's doing this, and this is exactly what he wants. But I digress. That is not the point of this video. The point is to make the community aware of what these two are regularly doing, and it's their sole purpose and existence in this game.
Robot Rock, you just showed up in the chat. What's up, you little farmer
bitch? Not just myself, but to other streamers.
Are you gonna threaten Are you gonna threaten to rape me again? Because I have that on audio too. You realize that, right? You realize that, right? You do realize that, right? You know, what you guys do is called cyber stalking, and specifically in Florida, the laws that you have been breaking are cyber stalking laws. See, there are no doxing laws in Florida. However, there are laws in Florida that actually encapsulate exactly what you do. So when you claim that, I'm doing something illegal, which I am not, you're the one that's actually projecting, because it's actually pretty clear. Like, okay, if you were stream sniping this guy in one game, it would be one thing, but it's been 5 years over multiple different games, and you've just been targeting this guy, just like you've been targeting that Mr. Wolford character. And why were you targeting him? Is it because he got your Twitch account banned, or is it because you hate furries and you're a fucking weirdo? I don't know, I thought you were into Cuban chicks or whatever, or Filipino chicks, but honestly,
I say do
I feel
with
like
this
you don't really
information
know
what you will. I guarantee I know who it fucking is. Guarantee I know who it is.
Yep.
Wow, look at that.
Another account. Got another motherfucking account about to come out and hit you with my motherfucking account and shit. And if you think about to get on that,
Tweedledee and Tweedle fucking dumb strike again because they don't have a goddamn life.
You know, it'd be funny if you guys actually fucking made content and, you know, like created a cool persona that, you know, was actually kind of likable or, you know, whatever. But, you know, if you thought that I was going to make you some kind of martyr today, that's not going to happen. I promised Arc VR that I wouldn't do that because that's not what I'm here to do. Right? I'm here just to collect your responses so that people could see the true character that you are. And even in the face of all of this crazy evidence, you're still going to somehow try to claim that I'm a liar and I'm not telling the truth or whatever. And I mean, that's fine, dude. The delusion is yours. The delusion is yours to have. But the reality here of what you're doing is that, you know, if I'm lying, why did Twitch ban you on your main? You know what I'm saying? That's your main, bro. That's your number one, dog. Banned you because what you're doing is not only wrong, it's gone so far past it. Like, you know, there's guys that make content about this shit, right? There's guys like Epic, one of my favorite Rust channels to watch, who, you know, he goes and stream snipes fucking streamers, but, you know, he puts out a video and they create content and it's like a fucking thing. But, you know, that's not what you do. No, man. What you're trying to do is get a streamer to come after you so you can get them to say gamer words and stuff so that you guys can get them banned or something. Or so you can turn around and have them come to your stream and so you can claim that their stream sniping you so you can get them banned. I mean, it's so fucking low and dirty and disgusting. That's why I don't feel bad doing any of this stuff, because I'm not dealing with a positive individual that's worth anything. I'm literally dealing with a fucking drunk piece of shit. So I gotta treat this drunk piece of shit like the person that he is and ignore everything that he has to say. Because if you think about it, he tries to claim that he's not in Griefernet, right? But before I posted any of that shit, the whole of the Griefernet retards is already in here talking some bullshit and defending their boy and crying about the situation. And it just kind of goes to show you that, you know, we said that we were going to leave them alone if they left us alone. And if Jean Girard's no longer a Griefernet, then why would the Griefernet guys be over here defending him? Yeah. It doesn't really make no fucking sense when you really think about it. It seems there's no logic here. Okay, I don't understand the logic in the guy and your thing. I mean, you might as well just log into your Superfetch account and come over here and be like, yes, I'm just Jean Girard, because, I mean, you already did that on the internet. I mean, we've seen all the fucking messages. We're just kind of sitting here. And, I mean, you think that I haven't already talked to a whole shit ton of people, including favorites like Avenger Wedding shit? Well, you'd be fucking wrong, because I fucking talked to all of them. Some of them don't care. They're just like, yeah, that guy's a fucking loser. It was like 2 years ago. Fuck it. But most of them are like, no, I'm gonna get that report in. I'm gonna get that fucking report in. And, you know, it's just kind of funny, you know, we got Griefernet. You know, they're trying to tell me I care. It seems like they care a whole lot, you know, to come in here, chat this up and talk about it. And in reality, it's like they think they control anything. Because, you know, that's the thing, is it's always been like a power fantasy for this guy. Like, Supa has to be on top. He got booted from Griefernet / left Griefernet because nobody wanted to fucking play with him. And then here's my dumbass coming to his Discord where nobody would fucking play with him, or he'd only be able to keep people around that are either as equally as shitty as him, or also were is equally unable to play with anybody else out there, right? And the more that we go through it, it's like, I got some of the guys that have been kicked out of Griefernet, like, man, like, I'm gonna fucking do something evil over here. When I'm just like, no, dude, I'm just literally going live to shoot the shit and make fun of some guy because he's literally crazy. Like, this to him is like exactly what he wants. He wants people to think about his infamy and he's like really big. But if he really wanted people to like him, wouldn't he use all of his music festival fame and fortune for that? Oh, he's not gonna do that. I'm not gonna ride on the coattails of other people. I fucking started EDC Orlando, you know? Okay, motherfucker. Okay. I mean, to even think about it, like, there's stuff on fucking Reddit. If you go to Reddit and you just type in Supafedge in the search bar, the first thing that pops up is this Our World's Adrift post from 8 years ago. And I mean, it's linking a YouTube video that I'm not going to click on because somebody DCMA'd the link with their real name, which is just another confirmation of who you are and that you are you. So the more I get into this, it's like we start to actually realize that there's a fucking pattern here, right? You know, we hear about Last Oasis from our other friend Clockwork. And I mean, there's actually evidence posted on Reddit 5 years ago from the shit that the same guy was doing with the same fucking Discord name and the same handle and the same picture and fucking everything, right? It's just not 1 year. It's like fucking 5 years, dude. It's like fucking 8 years. Like, this is all the guy fucking does. Like, apparently he goes and runs festivals or runs an event venue or some lying ass bullshit. But literally all fucking day long, he's sitting in his Discord stream sniping people to the point where, you know, I was adding up the fucking time frames that he was spending inside of his Discord. And it was like, where do you even find the time to work? And are you disabled? Because, like, none of this fucking makes sense. And it still doesn't make sense. But yeah, it does make sense now. Yep. People making threats, doing all this other shit. And the reality here is that these guys don't really get it. Right? They just don't really fucking get it. He doesn't get it. He seems to think that people are dumb, right? They seem to think that people are dumb and they're not capable of finding things. But when you're truly an internet pussy, when you're truly one of those faceless cucks that can't stand up and be themselves on the internet for some reason because they're scared, this is the kind of shit that you deal with. Because, I mean, this shit's really never going to stop. And the only way for it to stop is that if CIG is going to do something. And you know what? We've basically established that CIG doesn't know that Supafedge and Jean Girard are the same person. They don't realize that he's got 5, 6, 7 alt accounts. We have DM messages from him where he brags about this fact. And we've put them out there. Multiple people have them in their hands. Multiple people that you've hit over the years is there. So we're trying to make sure that, you know, you understand here that it's not like what I'm doing today is going to have any effect because, you know what, a la the Watchmen, I already did that shit 30 days ago. Yeah. I started this a while back, you know? Did you really think that you could talk to me like that and think that, oh, I'm just going to take it, sit and lie it down? Because, well, I did it. And I've already showed you that I've been taking out everything. And what do you think? I've been scalping you to the point where all you got is your YouTube. And is that going to last for very much longer? Because, I mean, YouTube also has rules against stream sniping, which is what you're doing, and then you're posting videos of you stream sniping on YouTube. So I'd think about, you know, what you're doing here. You know what? I think you need to get some fucking help, is what I would say. You know, I think you need to stop drinking, and I think you need to really take a hard look at, like, who you are, because, like, you're not fooling anybody. You're not fooling me. You won't be able to affect me. You could try all of your underhanded life ruination tactics, trying to get you fired from your job, fucking trying to get you arrested on some bullshit. And let me tell you, it ain't going to work. It's not going to work because I've already dealt with that shit before from people that are much more vicious and intelligent than you are. And I've been able to handle them pretty single-handedly to the point where I went past the bar for fun so I could actually do my own litigations. So please, I invite you to do whatever it is that you think you could do legally. And yeah, you could go ahead and waste all your money on a lawyer and shit like that. You're not going to hurt my pocketbook one bit, but you will hurt yours. Because, you know, this is a situation where I'm kind of like invincible in the sense that you can do absolutely no damage to me no matter how hard you try it in a million years. Because simply, I'm a different kind of animal than you are. And I have a far greater infamy than you will ever have. So, the idea behind all of this is to really think about it. It's like you got guys that are stream sniping. You got guys constantly doing it. There's consistent evidence over months from different people seeing different things, and for you to still try to pretend that, oh, well, this isn't going to be anything and this is going to be that. Like, Supa, we know that your whole thing is that, oh, he's going to dox me, and then I'm going to go report it, and then I'm going to get his accounts taken down, and I'm going to be like, oh, but that didn't happen. It was actually the opposite. So your normal little tactics or whatever that you tried, I just did them all to you, and I did them better, and there's nothing you can do about it. And literally, all you had to do was be nice, right? Like, you just had to be respect. Have a little bit of respect for a human being that is greater than you, because truly I am greater than you. There is no thing that you have that is better than what I have. One of us has to pay women to get sex, and the other one, he can just get it when he wants it. It ain't that difficult. For you, you gotta fly to a different country, get on Tinder to be able to get something like that going. But for me, I can just get it going. I don't gotta go anywhere. I haven't fucked up everybody around me to the point where nobody wants to fucking hang out with me. You know? I've seen how that works, though, okay? I really do understand, right? So when you take this, when you look at this, you lose. Jean Girard always loses. He is literally the biggest loser because he doesn't exist. There is no Jean Girard. There is only Supafedge. And even then, being able to figure out a person's name based off of Supafedge shouldn't be that fucking difficult because it's not exactly good cryptography. I'd have to say OPSEC fail in a large way when you're trying to pretend and be the person that nobody knows. You know, part of that is making sure that you keep nice with the people that you tell your stuff to. Because if you don't play nice with those people, why the fuck are they going to give you anything or do anything for you or keep your secrets? I mean, it just doesn't seem fairly logical. It seems rather illogical when you truly think about it. So, how do we move on from here? I don't know, but we're going to go ahead and take a little break. Yeah, I'll take a little break. And we're going to listen to another song that I wrote about Supafedge.
Yeah. Credit card commando.
Credit card commando.
Not again! Yeah, well, your ship is trash. My dad works at sea. Yeah, he logs in, flight suit on, looking pristine. Got a top hat at Monaco, living the dream. Concert chat is his home where he flexes his mic. Talking about the F8 Lightning he bought just last night. Never flew a mission, never mind an asteroid. But his hangar's a museum, a digital void of JPEGs and promises. Ships he can't fly, gets popped in this Aurora, lets out a big sigh. He's a credit card commando, a wallet warrior. Spends $1,000 on a ship, then he begs for a carrier. He don't need no skill, he don't need no grace. Just a 16-digit number to win the space race. From the forums to the verse, it's the same old story. Buys his way to the top for the digital glory. Blows up in 10 seconds, but he ain't even mad. Just another quick swipe from the ultimate space dad. He's out in the black in his brand new Perseus. Thinks he's a legend, completely impervious. A lone pirate in an arrow comes into the frame, and the whale starts to panic, forgets his own name, fumbles with the control, shields are down in a flash. His multi-$1,000 ship is turned into trash. He responds at Port Alisar, rage in his eyes, logs on to the pledge store, time for a new surprise. He's a credit card commando, a wallet warrior, spends $1,000 on a ship, then he begs for a carrier. He don't need no skill, he don't need no grace, just a 16-digit number to win.
What, Gene? Are you mad? Are you mad? Dude, we know you. We know you. We know who you. Yeah, dude. Gene thought he was the only guy that knew how to use pseudo AI, and he doesn't even know how to use it. Like, I got that kind of sound like fucking Eminem, and it's badass. Like, seriously? Like, you couldn't do that yourself? Like, honestly, if you haven't realized just yet, like, I am just fucking roasting him. I am just doing every little thing that he does to people, and I'm just throwing it back at him just for fucking fun. Just for fun, right? It's all for fun. Think about that. I got off of work today after having a good laugh with a few people about a guy, and out of nowhere, I had to didn't even have to go anywhere. You know, didn't even have to go anywhere, dude. All I had to do was just pop on over to my fucking mentions, and so many faces from so long ago. Guys that couldn't damage me even if they tried. They can say their mean words and pretend that they're tough, but they're literally vaginas that can't use their real names and faces on the internet because they're so afraid that people are going to figure out who they are and come after them, and they're going to lose jobs and contracts and blah, 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 blah. Yeah. You know, I've shown a lot of my people here on this channel that I actually used to work for Insomniac, right? And I'm actually pretty decent friends with the guy that started it or whatever. And I did spend some time talking to this individual about this other individual, trying to figure out if, you know, all of the lies that he was saying about him being involved with this in some kind of way. And the things that I learned were really, really fucking funny. You know, they were really fucking funny. But it's like, these are people that I know, people that, you know, over the years, we've been to multiple music festivals and we've done all of this stuff publicly. So it's not like I'm sitting here making any of this stuff up, because there was literally video, live stream video of evidence of it while it was happening. Right? So you got to think, like, are these people like crazy? You know, like, how does somebody that like apparently is doing such good things in the music world or whatever, it's such a big name, end up being such a spurgy little cuck that all he does is stream snipe people, to the point where now it's like we find like 5 or 6 people that this guy has basically been targeting and stalking every day. And does it have something to do with like a follower count? Is it because he's mad that he can't get the followers that other people get, right? Like, he doesn't understand why all these other Star Citizen streamers are so fucking big, you know what I'm saying? Are so much bigger than him. And he's jealous because, you know, he's the guy that did EDC Orlando. You know, how come I'm not getting that same kind of success here, not realizing that it was never about him and it was always about the other thing? Yeah. It's kind of like, you got to realize when we're having fun and we're doing this stuff, we're not only making a video, we're actually doing something far greater. It's a psychological operation.
I can't imagine being that just down bad in my own life, where it's like, I've got nothing better to do. I've got no one in my life. I don't have any self-respect for my own time. Let me go stream snipe this guy almost every day for 2 fucking weeks. It's just, you're making a fool of yourself. I hope you realize that. Nothing impacting me with that other than just feeling sorry for you at this point. Because it's just so pathetic. No one likes you. We all know who you are. Like, everyone hates you, dude. How does that make you happy? Are you mad because I shit on you in a fight, and then you never show up when I'm in a group, but anytime I'm solo, there you are, because you're so dog shit that you can only get kills when I'm in an industrial ship. Absolute fucking losers, dude. They're matching names, guys. It's so cute of them. It's not funny. Like, maybe they got a thing for each other. I don't
think they're
know,
gay
man.
for each other.
You had to make new
They were talking about raping men a lot, so I mean, checks out.
accounts. Because you know I
Checks
have
out.
every handle you have. Waste your money, dude. Show everyone how stupid you are financially. I know it's
Yeah, Jean Girard. Oh, Jean, I ran the whole op going after this guy. I did. I ran it. It was my idea. So you're saying that you're so stupid that you fell right into my trap. I appreciate that, because you are fucking stupid. You're damn near one of the dumbest people I've ever seen in my life. Like, literally. I mean, at least with Sepher, he understands, what his place is and that he can't do anything about it. He understands. You, though, you're so deluded into thinking that you're the victim. It's pretty fucking wild.
you, Supa.
Pretty
I would
fucking
love to
wild,
sit in a
Supa.
call and dissect your brain. Try to figure out the mindset of which is required. I feel like this is a good use of your time.
And that's the thing, is that if you want to dissect this guy's brain, you can. All you have to go to is starcitizendiscord.com, and it takes you right to his Discord, right? And you could go talk to him. Hell, I even say you could go play with him. I mean, if you want to go do some stream sniping and get yelled at by some dude, then yeah, you could do that. Honestly, you could do that. But, overall, you got to really think about where you're at in this particular situation, and if that's really what you want to do. But I implore anybody out there, don't believe me. Call me a liar if you want to. Go experience it for yourself, right? Go experience what truly this guy's got to offer, and you'll realize that there's really nothing here to offer other than getting your account banned and utilizing you till you were no longer one of his troglodytes. And then, well, just look at him and Robot Rock in the chat and realize that this is how they operate. Because when you have these types of communities, they aren't really capable and able to elucidate anything. They have to team up and bandwagon everything in order to try to be like, oh, you're gay, or you're lame, or you're lying, or you're fat. And I mean, that gets into the whole logical fallacy type argument here, where, these guys don't understand that, okay, well, you got your ego, you really think that you're super cool, and nobody's ever going to get you. But then, you got a guy like me who's been through the ringer 10 times over, 100 times over, stuff that you guys would have never been able to handle in your entire life. And you think that I'm really going to give you the time of day, because I did. I thought y'all were cool, but I realized that you're not really that cool. You just pretend. And I mean, it's cool that you pretend. Anybody can LARP, dude. We've seen it happen over countless things. I mean, come on, look at the QAnon shit. When you go on the street, you walk around, are you gonna be like, hey, do you know who Great for that is? Nobody's gonna fucking know, because nobody fucking plays 30 Citizen. But go ask somebody about QAnon. Yeah, they'll know what that fucking is. They know. You don't earn reputations being a notorious internet provocateur and getting all your accounts banned and then being able to come back stronger than ever. Yeah. And hell, I'm not even trying, right? That's the funny part. It's that I don't have to try. They have to try. And try they do. They still cannot get to that level, right? Maybe try being a VTuber. Maybe try any other thing. You know, all that you got to really do, all you really got to do is just look at how he acts, look at how he operates, look how he can't be himself on the internet. And I implore you, I invite you, come on the stream. Let's have a chat. Let's introduce the world to the real Jean Girard. Let's bring your infamy into the forefront. Because, I mean, I got videos of you mauling out in chats to streamers and screaming at them and telling them that you're better than them and a whole host of other things, but then turning around and never actually showing up. I mean, it's a tale as old as time. Tale as old as time. I mean, you had a good run. You had a good run. You're going to have to come up with some new names. You're going to have to buy some new fucking accounts. You're going to have to come up with the new shtick, right? Because you're obviously not number one, because I've seen your ass get dumpstered by countless people. And I mean, with the amount of times that you fucking just rammed into me because you can't fucking fly, I just kind of think, you know, it wasn't that long ago, dog. I mean, it was only like a year ago.
At the same time, all of the ranking.
You know, it was only a year ago that we were all hanging out together doing cool shit. You know what I'm saying? I am number one. Come fight me on stream right now. Nah, dude. We're already 1v1ing right now, and I'm beating you on stream. We're already doing that. We're 1v1ing. Man to man. Well, man to fake ass personality of a loser. Like, Gene, I don't understand where your head's at, man. Like, what did you expect? Huh? What'd you expect? That's the thing. Is like, what'd you expect? Oh, well, I'm just going to treat this person like shit. They're never going to do nothing to me. I guess you were kind of right. I did nothing. Right now, I am doing nothing. Nothing. So I don't want to be seeing DCMA reports with your name on them. I don't want to be getting privacy complaints with your name on them. I mean, I don't want to be seeing really any of that stuff. What I do want to be seeing is that you get some fucking help, man. Because I think that's what you truly need. Some help. I think you need to put down the fucking alcohol. I think you need to take a look at where your life's at right now and how fucking badly it's going. Make a change, dude. Gonna make a change for once in my life. Gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. Yeah, no, probably not possible for that guy. It's probably not possible. Could be possible. Might be possible. Could be possible. Possibly possible. Not possible. Not possible. I don't think it's really possible. No es posible, mon frère. It is not possible, man. This man will never be able to do it, man. He is not the smart man. He is not capable of doing these things. There's just too much poop floating around in his brain for him to be able to actually understand and elucidate that this is a psychological operation, and he is currently falling directly into my trap. Yes. Yes, yes. You would have thought that he would have been smarter. I mean, I was really rooting for you, dude. I was really thinking that you were just going to do the right thing and then just not say anything and completely ignore it like the smart way would have been. But nah, dude, you kind of fucking fell for that shit, dog. That's true. Yeah, he fell for it.
Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare.
Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare.
Активные мероприятия. Активные мероприятия. Активные мероприятия. Psychological warfare. Psychological. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare.
Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare.
Активные мероприятия. Активные мероприятия. Активные мероприятия. Активные мероприятия. Приятия. 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 Активные мероприятия. Активные мероприятия.
Are you getting the message?
Psychological warfare. Psychological warfare.
I promised you asymmetrical warfare, and I think that I'm doing it right now.
Активные мероприятия.
Did you get all that? Do you understand what all of this is now? Seems pretty clear. We've brought them all here, but I have no idea how you're going to keep them here. So, that's it. That's the ballad of Jean Girard. I think we've effectively demonstrated exactly what we were intending to demonstrate here in this particular situation. Actions, reactions. psychological warfare, asymmetrical warfare. Man. So it's like the whole of the griefernet retards plus this retard plus his other retard. Dude, I'm like 7v1 at least right now, and just like effortlessly taking all of these dudes like fucking I'm Neo from the Matrix, just laughing. Like they're just sitting in the chat just fucking unloading and shit, not even realizing what they're doing. It's a masterclass in this situation, but some people aren't smart enough to understand it, so you gotta like slow it down for them a little bit. Like I don't think Avenger 1 would pick up on all this. No offense to him, he's pretty good at flying, but this might be a little over his, head, just a little bit. Yep. You gotta think about this, dude. Why play on fucking Jean Girard, dude? Well, I guess you can't really play on Superfedge either because you don't got a Twitch account. I can't really. Maybe try Kick. Try Kick. Maybe start live streaming on this. Take what I've given you here and create something positive out of it, and like actually build something and prove to me that you're better than me. Because right now, money wise, yeah, I got you beat by a B. Is it a billion? Like job wise, my job's definitely way better than yours. Like I'm actually doing positive things in the world. What do you do? Like fucking hookers and shit, which I mean could be cool. That's like not cool. I mean, getting pussy's cool. Paying for pussy's not that cool, but we can work with that. Just a lot here. There's a lot here for you to work with. You could keep being the same guy, and then just be doomed to be the dude that got by the fat man. I mean, yeah, you could be that dude. Or, you could take your licks, throw it in my face, and make something out of it. I don't think you will. I mean, did Sepher? No. He didn't man up. He's not capable of that. Not capable of being a man. I don't think that you're capable of being a man either, Supa. We have proven that you are capable of being a boy, a child, a teenager. But a man? No, I don't think so. I don't think so at all. I don't think so at all. I don't think you truly understand the type of shit that you do to people. Getting their Twitch accounts banned and shit like that. Don't pretend like you didn't try. Don't pretend like you didn't try to report mine, because I posted your last name and your dog Leonidas' name. Yeah, don't pretend that you don't play that game, because you do, or you get Robot to go do it for you. Either way, it's just another situation where you can say or do, but every time you do something, I'm going to hit it back at you at least 4 or 5 times. So I just like really take a second to think about what you're doing and truly think if you want to lose this fight, because there is no winning for you. There is none. Not in court, not with the law. Hell, most definitely not with any of that other stuff. The court of public opinions? Yeah, I don't think they're on your side either, man. I don't think anybody's on your side. They ain't really nobody on my side, but everybody that watched my show knows that, I ain't got no side. There's just me. It's just always just been me and people fucking with me. And it ain't about the numbers for me, because while my numbers may be small, they are very large compared to anything that you've ever been able to accomplish yourself. Not taking credit for the things that other people do like you do oh so much. Oh so much. Like even taking credit for my exploits in the Star Citizen game. I mean, it's some fucking wild shit, motherfucker. Some wild shit, motherfucker. Just like that one. Hello, Defango. We wanted to let you know that we reviewed your safety report and determined the violation of terms of service. Bye, Superfage. And that's not even the first time that I've done that. Remember when I did that shit to Unirock? Did I feel bad about it? No. Because that's what he wants to do to every other Twitch streamer. So I can't feel bad about it. When you're fighting a war with the lowest of the low, some people don't go down that low. But me? My name's Defango. Defango meets mud. I ain't got no problem. This little piggy ain't got no problem going down in the mud. I cleans up real nice. But at the end of the day, I do have a reputation. Yeah. Think about that. Think about that. So I guess that's pretty much it. So, Supa, you got a lot to think about, dog. You got to come up with a new name, a new personality. I think that you could be successful as a streamer if you just admitted to your faults and stop being an alcoholic and start realizing that this is not me trying to hurt you. This is me trying to tell you to take a second, think about what you've been doing, and do something fucking else, right? Do something fucking else. Go do something fucking positive, bro. You're capable of so much more. Allegedly. That's what the history says. But I just don't know if you're capable. I really hope that you do prove me wrong. That's what I hope. I hope that you can get that win by proving me wrong by doing something right. That's all I can really hope for you, man. And honestly, we're not friends. We were never friends. Just like with all those Griefernet guys, we were never friends. I treated you like friends and I gave you guys respect, but I never received it from you guys because apparently it ain't about that. I'm just one of those scummy streamers. Well, no. I'm actually the scummiest. My show is called Griffcast IRL. I do this for money. Actually, that's just a joke. Because I really don't make that much money off of this. Because I don't need it. I don't even need to work. I just do it because people need help. And I like having fun. And sitting in front of the computer all day doing shit ain't my fucking thing. It's a very fine line that I walk. I don't need beautiful things. I just need a nice small place. And my baby girl. Come here, Lucky. Oh, you want to come over here? I'm going to get you anyway. No. I have me, my little dog, my little place, and this thought that while I do bad things, I do them for a good reason. And I never entered this relationship thinking that I would ever even have to do this. But respect is earned. Loyalty is earned. And when you don't have any loyalty for the people that give you loyalty and you treat them like garbage, like you're treating every other person out there just trying to get by like garbage and pretending that you're just the best of the best without ever actually being able to show any evidence of it. It's a weird thing, man. It is a very weird thing. Copper State Gaming. I know how that feels. I work 10 hours a day. I don't stream it. People still hate me for being me. Yep. People can hate you for being Jean Girard. Hell, it would be more impressive if you were Jean Girard and you were just up front and doing all your shit crazy there and being like, yeah, I'm Jean Girard. I'm so-and-so. I don't give a fuck. I'd have more respect for that shit. I just have more respect as if you could be yourself and stop lying. I mean, it ain't that fucking deep, dog. It's Star Citizen. It's not that big of a fucking game. Like, you could be infamous and still be, like, a good person. You know, nobody understands why you get these 5-6 year vendettas with both various different people and try to do everything to destroy them because they killed you in a fucking video game one time. Like, shit's wild, bro. You know, it's even more wild. Sitting in my chat and giving me everything that I want for the last hour tweeting it at me for the last hour, pretending that, you know, you haven't been on Reddit or half of these other fucking websites crying that you got fucking banned or got your fucking post removed off of Star Citizen's Discord. Yeah, you're already banned from the main Star Citizen Discord. But yeah, did you notice that in Star Citizen Universe they removed your post, but they left mine up because they definitely don't like you either? You know, you could claim that I ain't got friends, but you know what? There's quite a few of them over there in the YouTube chat, and that probably pisses you off, man. That probably pisses you off. You're like, how's he even able to get that many viewers? Oh. Because more people like me than they like you. This guy's cute. Like, this whole thing is just fun, dude. Like, I have fun when I do this kind of shit because you realize that, you know, they pretend to be number one. They pretend to be this. They can go cry on fucking Twitch's channel. Oh, wait, how did he get that link? I hid my fucking history. How did he find that shit? Dog, it's because I'm beating you at the 1v1. We're doing the 1v1 right now. And I'm winning. Yeah, dude. I'm winning. Let's see. Who's this person? Yeah, dude. Robot Rock. I'm looking at the chat right now and seeing. I was like, dude, let's see how many people in here have anything good to say. There are a few people that are saying some very nice things. There are some people that are saying some very not nice things. Not nice things. But that's fine. What's up with the massive mouse? Oh yeah, it's for ulnar deviation. It's more comfortable to use. That's all. I was using a different kind of mouse, like a flat mouse, but then my wrist would start hurting. So I started using this mouse, and it's much nicer. It's much nicer, you know, playing with joysticks a lot or whatever. It's my fucking wrists, dog. Oh, you got a video message for Gene? I can check that. Oh, hold on a second. Whee! What's this? Play this message for Superfedge. Some Blender message? What the fuck is this shit? Hold up. Gotta check if this is fucking This is copyrighted. Can't play that. I can't play this because it's got the copyright music. Let's see. What does it say? Show transcript. Let's begin. I'm going to make you wish that I'd stayed gone to on and what you've done in the status quo. It's the race to know. Uh-oh. Yeah, uh-oh. You know, wait a minute. This guy actually did say a few things in here. I think he actually had sent me this, you know. Hopefully it's, I don't really care if it's not okay for me to show this, but yeah. Like Gene trying to pretend that he ain't trying to dox people and shit. You know, Gene, so like if you ain't a doxer or whatever, why do I have like messages of you on your Son of Jean Girard account asking for information leading to the rest of people like Mr. Wolford? Are we gonna pretend that you ain't doing that? Is that what we're doing here? Is that how that's working now? Is that it? Yeah. Yeah, if I play it, it will nuke the stream. Ain't doing that shit. Gotta be careful with that shit, man. You gotta be careful with that shit. I'm telling you. But really, you know, if you want to go down the road and figure out what's going on, you know, check out that Farming Dead Corpses post. Go look on Reddit. Go ahead and review some of the links and stuff that are out there. You know, go check out the post. This is the one that got deleted where he's asking, I created Star Citizens after being disgusted with the attitude of our Discord and Spectrum, a safe place for people to play the game without constant white knighting. It took me quite a bit of effort to get it listed as a community Discord, and we have several thousand players come and go. It's pretty common in the game. I need people to come help me. Yeah, dude. How many fools came forward for you? Probably not that many, huh? Yeah. I think the more that we go through all of this stuff and all of these pictures, because now it's public, we got your videos of you posting from your Jean Girard YouTube. Yep, that's the Jean Girard YouTube. Does that say sweet rap about Jean Girard? I don't know. Can we go look that up? Probably. Let's see. Jean Girard. And then we look at the, oh wait, there it is right there. It's the same video up. Oh, look at that. It's the same video right there. 70 views 6 months ago. Sweet rap.
I mean, I did.
About Jean Girard. And then we come on over here. Sweet rap. Jean Girard. There's Super Hefe posted the video. Why was he posting the video? Oh, right. Because he was like celebrating how cool he was. His org. Him talking about going, posted videos of his stream sniping and his mauled records that he loves so much. There's some stuff right there of him hitting that nomadic aviator guy. I love that one. More stuff from, like going after Mr. Wolford, medical rescues, him going after, I think that's Red something or other. Red 1 or Red 10. Trianic. There's a lot here, man. There's so much here. That's what his in-game character looks like. It's a little fucking racist, bro. Okay, it's a lot fucking racist. What is that? August, what is that? September 15th, 2025 at 8:33 a.m. Gene got a 3-month ban for going after Croncy. Ooh. Oh. That's probably why we haven't seen Jean Girard around, huh? That's probably why I haven't seen him. What's up, Rhett Waffles? I appreciate your hard work, but these guys will never change. They got nothing better to do with themselves. Well, you're not fucking wrong, dog. You're not wrong. I can always hope and pray that the change will be made, but no, I fear that this will only send them into a further tailspin, but at least the community at large will now know that, you know what, they're not fucking crazy. It has been just that one guy. Well, technically 2 guys, but it's one guy with like 8 accounts, and then his friend that's broke as fuck that I guess is a farmer and, can't buy anything or something like that. He threatens to rape people all the time. It's like really fucking weird. I mean, he's mad at me for posting AI music videos, but then at the same time, he's like sending crazy fucking messages to CIG, and he was actually like sending me the messages before he actually sent them to CIG, and he's on his Superfedge account, but then he's sending tickets in as Jean Girard or son of Jean Girard. I mean, it's like fucking, this shit is fucking wild, bro. This shit is fucking wild. I mean, threatening legal action because they don't give him his account back because he's not able to go stream snipe anymore. I mean, this is months, dude. I was banned and I didn't do anything. This is from when his other Twitch account, Nightroo, got banned. And then you can see there was him bragging about killing, what's his name, Mr. Wolford, who's in the chat right there. I mean, seriously. When you're not a fucking retard and you look at this shit, you start to realize that, like, holy shit. Like, he's really that dude. He's willing and able to go to the extra mile to pretend. Even when he done got, he's still gonna pretend. Like, it's insanity. Yeah. Yeah, it's insanity. I put all the tickets in time to share it, blah, blah, blah. CIG breaks the original TOS, and I'm helping the community fighting for your rights. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah. What's it called? Arc VR. Yeah, that's allegedly what happened is that somebody called my work and tried to report my Star Citizen exploits recently within the last 2 weeks, where, you know, we have messages that are recorded and we have people that were trying. And it's funny, too, because I told this guy that I was working for somebody else, and that guy, Mr. Musk or whatever, we were on bad terms for a little bit, but we're not on bad terms. He gave me my Twitter account back, and yeah, he told me a real funny story. So, I mean, he could go ahead and say whatever the fuck he wants, but you know what? Life ruination tactics and all that shit, it's all part of his shit. It's all part of it. I mean, here's even me talking about Arc VR and how I've been feeding him content, and he's not disappointed. Oh boy, Arc, I really do hate that guy. He brags about having 1,500 more subscribers than Cameron. Damn, dude. For a guy with like no subscribers, you're like really worried about all like the numbers and shit. Don't make any sense. Formal complaint for CIG reporting the employees. Yeah. I didn't get my F8C, my F7A. I went to the ASOP terminals and I didn't get it. Let's go stream snipe Neo Fox. Yeah, call the police? Now, that's not to the level to call the police. I've had people do that shit to me in the past, though, and it actually worked, but that was just because the people that I was working for were shitheads. But, like, generally, no, it's not going to work like that in the future. It just really depends on, you know, your environment, who you're working for, and, you know, how valuable you are. Some people are far more valuable than other people. Some people could get, like, you know, government certifications and classifications done in the shortest time possible. That almost makes it like, how the fuck did you do that? And then there's other guys that, you know, can barely put together a festival. It's just, you don't really know, dude. You just kind of go with the flow, right? You go with the flow. You look at the different things here. You just see it. In actuality, the reason that we do this is to show it. You know, Superfedge hates King Chaos. Oh, because he got Nightroo banned. Mass reported. That's right. That's right. Yeah, you don't like that guy. And then, you know, this was the funny one. This was the big reveal day. When Clickwork, I had like fed him all the information, everything went down, and then fucking dipshit shows up in the Star Citizen Discord Twitch account, which is banned, by the way. Doing exactly what he was doing in my chat. You know what I'm saying? Superfedge wants to know my location. Oh, you want to know my location? Why? I live in Carson City, Nevada. You see, like, you just go to my fucking Twitter account. It's like right there. Yep. Right there. You also see that I have more followers than you. That's gotta piss you off, huh? Sheesh. Just some crazy shit. I mean, if he was a Nazi, it'd be like a weird kind of fucking Nazi. It'd be like Antifa Nazi. Where he says that he's anti-fascist, but like he really just wants to go crack heads and it doesn't matter. He just says the thing to go do the thing. Yeah. It's just kind of like, she. Gene's just recycling stuff he saw from chat. Lame. Yeah, I know. That's all he does, dude. He's not creative, right? He can't create anything. He could be so popular if he would just take his exploits of stream sniping and actually, I don't know, fucking do something with it, make some content with it, you know. But no, it's not really that deep. You just got a vendetta against the game and the people that made it, the people that play it. And even if you help him, you're never going to be his friend. He's just going to treat you like dog shit. And then he wonders why, you know, 2 people show up in his Discord till they find somewhere else to go, because fuck that guy. Yeah. Multiple personalities, dude. He hates Trump. I've heard him talk about it. Like, wouldn't even talk politics with him because I was just like, yeah, I don't need to hear that shit. But you got to realize, like, there's multiple personalities, multiple different congruencies. You can't keep them all together. I mean, he falls in and out of them. He's been doing it all night in the chat. That's why I've just been ignoring whatever he's been saying. Mr. Wolford, Griffcast, you know what's hilarious? Superhedge, aka Jean Girard, spread propaganda that you should not buy Star Citizen. He's fully against Star Citizen, and then he's got 8 fucking outs, and he spent like 15 grand on the game. Please, make it make fucking sense. Make it make sense, dude. Make it fucking make sense. Because it'll just never fucking make sense. Yeah, dude, you're right, Contagion. Gene, if you could be this infamous in this way, imagine what you could fucking do if you weren't actually a fucking weirdo. Get back to that. Do more of that shit. Caper State Gaming. I know I ain't good enough at PvP, so I just stay making money doing salvage. See, that's a smart thing to do. You know? I'm all right at PvP. I've never claimed to be the best. I've gotten some good kills before, but, you know, I can be beaten. I'm not pretending that I am unbeatable in Star Citizen because I know I'm not. In IRL, though, I'm fucking... You can't do shit, dude. Bullets bounce off. The bullets just bounce off. And I'll just be like, really? A gun? Pussy? So, I think at the end of the day, what we need to get into here, or at least what we need to be able to see, and I think that what we have seen is enough. Is enough. For now. When you're gaslighting your target to such an extent and having such great asymmetrical warfare, just the best asymmetrical warfare. I mean, we got Robot in the chat. We got Jean Girard in the chat. We got all of his little griefernet goons that, oh, he's not part of us anymore, but they're all in here saying the same shit. Like, so illogical. You guys just don't think about what you do and how it looks and how easily people could see past it, that it's almost amazing that you didn't see this coming. Yeah. It is quite amazing. Yeah, but I guess if I was like a stupid pussy, I would probably do the same thing, wouldn't I? Yeah. Yeah, probably. Bye now. See ya. Have a good one. Super. We'll see you in the verse. Don't be mad if people know who you are. They just like you, dude. They just want to see you. They want to see you be successful. I mean, you might have to make a new name. Probably not going to be successful on Twitch because your ass will get banned. Get banned. But I truly think about where you're going to go next. And then, you know, for the rest of the guys that are like making demands in the chat and shit, I mean, that's real funny. That you think you control anything that happens around here. That's hilarious. This would not be a grift if you did. And plus, I mean, if you threw me some money, maybe I would do that shit, but we know you're a fucking brokey. So nobody really knows what you're trying to do out there. I mean, it's a weird fucking thing that you're trying to do. That you're trying to do. I mean, think about that. You know? Oh wait, I almost forgot about this. damn, Supa, is that you in the chat on Nightroo talking to Moist Noodle 2 years ago when you were stream sniping his ass and y'all got your asses clapped? Actually, I don't think it was you. It was our other friend who's pretty cool that I like a lot that was angry that I was even thinking about doing this. But then I was like, look, man, you don't even play with that dude anymore. You do sometimes. I was like, but you don't, because he treats you like trash and talks shit to you constantly. I was like, fuck that guy, man. Fuck that guy. You know, this is what you did for him. You know, he used you to attack somebody that he hates while he was in the chat on his alt account that's now banned, talking some shit. You're hacking. You're glitching. You're complaining. Look at me. I'm Jean Girard. I'm a pathetic, sad loser. Very pathetic, sad loser. Anyways, what are we going to do? How are we going to play this one out? Oh, yeah, that's right. We got the Ballad of Jean Girard. We'll play out to the Ballad of Jean Girard. I think that's all this, because, I mean, even making AI music, I make better music than the guy. So, appreciate you guys coming through for the first episode of Who is Jean Girard. We'll see how he takes this, because I did promise Arc VR, but, you know, the next time, gloves are off. Today was just a little taste, just a little asymmetrical psychological warfare, just to let everybody know that, yeah, I'm still effective. I mean, y'all can say what you want or whatever, but, like, nobody's listening to you. Nobody's really listening to you, Yep, first episode of Who is Jean Girard, bitch.
Where the starlight softly gleams, a lonely pilot fosters his sad and petty dreams. He wants
Sad and petty.
his biggest dreams
Sad and petty.
with their fame and with their flair, and a bitter jealousy begins to fester and to flare. He logs into the verse, but not with his own name. He's got a new persona to play his little game. Oh, Jean Girard, a phantom in the stars, hiding in the shadows, leaving digital scars. But the verse is not as big as you may think.
Bye,
it is.
everybody.
We all know your super page for all the
We all know,
galaxies
dude.
to see.
They all know, bro. Bye.
I'm Jean Girard. We all know your super page. For all the galaxy to see, yeah. He pulls up their live broadcast, a second screen aglow. He sees their ship, their cargo, and knows just where to go. A coward's way to battle, a cheater's way to win. He'll ram them on the landing pad and watch the chaos spin. He'll brag about his victory to his audience of few, but the glory that he's chasing will always be untrue. Oh, Jean Girard, a phantom in the stars, hiding in the shadows, leaving digital scars. But the verse is not as big as you may think it is, you see. We all know your super fame for all the galaxy to see.
Oh, shit. What the fuck? Somebody sent me money? Money? Fucking money? Somebody sent me money? Damn, Red Waffles, thank you so much for that $5 donation. You brought me back with money because you know what? This is Griffcast. I love money, right? That's what everybody does this for. But seriously, I didn't do this for money. I did this purely out of spite. Purely out of spite. This is 100% free for me, but I do appreciate the $5. Thank you very much. I will apply that to more credits, to making more funny ass songs using AI to make fun of this dude. And you know what? I'm being nice. I'm being very, very nice here. Very nice. I could be a lot meaner. Think about that.
What ties a man to madness, to such a low down plight, to find his only pleasure in the darkness of the night, to tear another's work down, to feed his own small pride. With every ship he's breaking, there's a part of him that's died. Oh, Jean Girard, a phantom in the stars, hiding in the shadows, leaving little scars. But the verse is not as big as you may think it is, you see. We all know you're super fake. For all the galaxy to see it, the stars will keep on turning, the streamers will still play, and your name, oh super fate, will simply fade away. A footnote